D's. That nigga slinging keys overseas, best believe I kept a pocket full of D with me. At all times I find myself on the grind with the rest of my kind, serving twomps and dimes until the sun shines. I never mind, I got to do what I must. To make a buck I might bust the cap, I never did trust no steps. A 9 to 5 I couldn't hack it. Bellamo hating coupe de Kente. I brought some yank and started slinging packets. On the low, cause patrol my cut constantly. Hounded you would never catching me with DC. They couldn't stop me, my cash is double within a month. I ain't no punk, I take no junk and then all that fun. To make my meal I had to steal, kill or deal, I'm for real. A hustler nigga with skills to make us real. Whatever it takes, I guess I'll do, that's a fact. And now I'm busting on tracks and clocking greenbacks and stacks. Every time I lay a funky rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to put my gat into a jam,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I lay a funky rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to sell a fat sack of crack,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
I'm leaving them niggas on their knees and bleeding, killing them execution style as they hear my rhymes are reading. And they needing energy for the mind and soul. So my motives, I'm giving them niggas heavy love of golden trouble and havoc. And strong hit a menace. We quick to pop and snap and bust a cap like rabbit season. The M-A-Y-H-E-M be him on the slim tip, killing the flies off with the swing of my fist. I whip that ass. Take my cash, chuck it in my stash, and the last I'm sitting on the billion, ballin' like Batman. I'm living it in, where Rolexes driving fat bands. I'm April and Castle, living next door to my kids. I spin a grip, I never slip. I keep my strap clip, bust a lift for blows. I keep my pockets full of zipping kilos. Your soul like Vogues, and I'm cold with Mac, making money like crack, breaking greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I lay a funky rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to put my gat into a jam,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I lay a funky rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to sell a fat sack of crack,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
It's payday.
Hey, hey, hey.
Like the rain, so what's happening? My ends is coming, so to get my grip, I do some jacking and start to capping on them sacks for my stacks. Greenbacks is what I lack, so it's a must that I slang sacks or cracks, whatever it takes to bundle. I struggle for some time, and for my grind I have to hustle. My cash flow was so short, I couldn't even afford to buy a coat. And now you're rocking to this rhyme that I wrote. I'm never mistaken, fuck the faking, them fools be hating. A picture's playing, that's regulating. Never taking Nathan from no niggas. I'm steady pulling the triggers, voting grace and locking figures. Getting bigger by the moment, my game is potent. So it's a must that I make dough, as if you didn't know it. Telling you for sure, there'll be no misunderstanding. All I want is greenbacks and stacks, so unhandled.
Every time I lay a funky rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to put my gat into a jam,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I lay a funky rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to sell a fat sack of crack,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
My cash wasn't cool, I had to find a way to make it even. Thieving petty things like rings didn't bring in much dinero, but now I'm ruling like a pharaoh. Cash and barrel, enough to buy a mansion and clothes. Half the hoes I know be one of my crypto trip, cause I'm a pimp. You talk that shit, you get your ass whipped. The OG always told me, hoes be hungry, they leave you lonely. Even fuck your homie for some doji, they won't be to pay they bills, cause my script be over a meal. Cats get peeled, fools get killed, that will feel full of lead. Till you did, now what's the reason for these treason? It must be bitch season, meaning hoes be gangin', thinking that they coming up on something. Tossing twat around the hood for nothing, cause they see me bumping. Kicking with true G's and Max, rolling lax, hiking greenbacks and stacks. Every time I have to lay a rhyme on a track,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to put a nigga on his back,
my pockets be fat with greenbacks and stacks.
Every time I have to slang a fat sack of